Hello YouTube. Today I'm making a video that I felt like needed to be made because um, there is a lack of information about this game that I'm playing, Fantasy Life 5, on the internet. So I'm making a video to kind of bridge that gap a little bit by showing a completed encyclopedia as of December 2025. This is before any DLC is dropped. I know they announced DLC dropping actually this month. We'll see if that actually comes to fruition or not. Yeah. So so this is my complete encyclopedia. I say complete, quote unquote. Yes, I'm missing one monster. I will put that monster on the screen though. It's not that. This is a Treasure Grove exclusive boss. I think the Lord of Darkness is his name. So yeah, Treasure Grove exclusive boss. If you want to get him, you're gonna have to refresh Treasure Groves for a combat Treasure Grove that has him. Now, a lot of these guys aren't actually Treasure Grove exclusive. This guy you can find in Ginormosia, but yeah, I'm just gonna go through it slowly. Some of these bosses, some of these guys you probably already have. These are like common enemies. This is a legendary enemies in Ginormosia only. So bosses like that I will be highlighting. This is another. I'm pretty sure the Shadow Panther is not a Treasure Grove exclusive thing. I'll have links. I'll have links in the description, very helpful links. For most of these, because there's a lot of quote-unquote Treasure Grove exclusive enemies, and like you look at the main game and it says you can only find this enemy in a Treasure Grove, like the Burly Gorilla, but it's not necessarily the case. Crystal Behemoth, you could find this guy in the depths. Like this. So yeah, the encyclopedia is not all the way accurate, which is why I'm leaving links in the description to kind of fill in any discrepancies that you might have with your list. I know it was a big pain for me to fill in my list. Again, because the amount of information on this game online isn't complete. Most of the fan wikis don't have complete information, or they have outdated information, or some of the information just straight up isn't correct. So here I am to make this video and kind of help that out a little bit. So we're just going to keep going through here. You can slow the video down, pause if there's a certain enemy that you were looking for. Try to move this along. Some of these enemies do have very useful drops, like the shadow enemies. Big Beak here is very useful for making a lot of those legendary weapons and endgame items. Yes, the Rainbow Feather. You can also find them in Ginormosia. You get links in the description to stuff like that, and the Dark Dragon Garcini's final boss in the game. Obviously, this wasn't going to be a completely spoiler-free video. I'll try to, keep it as little spoiler-free as possible. But yeah, now on to the gatherables and the consumables. Here we are. Again, I'll have links to some of the more rare things here, because again, not all of these things are Ginormosia exclusive. If they say they are, such as the Great Dragon Tree, it's not. Contrary to popular belief and contrary to what most websites will tell you, is not Treasure Grove exclusive. There is a level 5 area rank mission in Ginormosia where you can chop down a Great Dragon Tree. It's only once per day. It's called Dragon Dare. I forgot which area it spawns in. Again, links in the description. You can do some research for yourself. But yes, it's a thing. K-Fish, the depths, Evil Cart might be one that you don't have. It's in the depth speed tree. And some of these are also Ginormosia exclusive fish. So you want to make sure that you're looking at the symbol for the fish that you're catching. It's a very important thing for these fish. So I scroll through them, and again, these guys are most exclusive. They're in the desert area. Oh yeah, lava shrimp. these guys in Matana Wastes. And then we get to the big one, and largely the reason why I made this video. So the sweet fish pastry is probably what you might have clicked on this video for. This is like a really big gap in a lot of people's fish. You see this thing right here, this cave fish, small fish at level 57. I'm currently a hero angler. For context, I don't know if that affects the rates of the spawns, but I would be at least master angler to be safe. This cave fish in a small fish shadow at the base camp is the only way, and I repeat, the only way that you will be able to obtain the sweet fish pastry and get it off your checklist. And there's no information, as far as I can tell, on any of those fan wikis that has any sort of information about that sweet fish pastry. It's just missing from most of it because this was added to the Encyclopedia later in the cycle, so a lot of those fan wikis that are outdated just straight up don't have it. Darkfish are not Treasure Grove exclusive. There's an area where you can use Dark Fire, I believe 35, to unlock a fishing spot where you can get darkfish. These guys spawn in rare fish shadows in treasure groves, and again, there's an area. Links to that in the description again. It would be like a whole Steam page where I'll show you all of these rare materials. A lot of these legendary fish. Again, godfish, not Treasure Grove exclusive. There's a go back. I'll keep referencing that doc. It's a very good doc. It has updated information. The godfish or up tuna, Treasure Grove exclusive, and the Beelzebub tuna is not Treasure Grove exclusive also. However, one fish that is Treasure Grove exclusive. Also not the Poseidon swordfish, surprisingly. So yeah, I need to double check that, but I'm pretty sure he isn't. One fish that is indeed Treasure Grove exclusive though is we'll see him in a bit, the high flying fish. You still cannot catch him anywhere in Genemosia. So if you don't have him yet, I also believe the Great Lucky Bream cannot be caught outside Treasure Groves. So if you still don't have those, tough luck. You're gonna have to find them in the Treasure Grove by refreshing your seed. But yeah, we'll go to these. And yeah, a lot of these ores, well, I mean, these are common ores. You'll know where to find them. But yeah, I'm just scrolling through my home thing just in case, like you didn't know where to get magic ore, which in fact is not Treasure Grove exclusive. There is a shrine in Genemosia where you can actually farm a decent amount of these at like a pretty low level. Also, it's worth mentioning, I'll just run over to it. If your shop rank is, like your shop rank at base camp is level 5, you can just buy one and you can just have it. These are also pretty common behind those dark fire things. Endgame stuff, obviously, but you can actually get magic ore, a lot of magic ore pre-endgame. Again, links to all of this stuff that I'm talking about in the description. Please, there's some very helpful people. I just want to, have this video to compile a lot of information. Obviously, you guys probably know where to find these. But again, this is not Treasure Grove exclusive. There are lots of links in the description. Heart of Darkness, surprisingly, is also not Treasure Grove exclusive. There is a mission in Matana Wastes where you can find stuff like that, and then obviously we have the legendary things, and obviously this is only in Genemosia, which you probably knew. Now the Stranglings. There's 50 characters in 49 Stranglings. I don't want to quite spoil that because that's kind of deep into the endgame, but there's a reason for that, and you probably know that if you're in the endgame. But yeah, I'll have a video. I'll have a video also in the description linked on where you can find each and every one of these guys. Basically, there's 3 main ways that you unlock these guys. You get them from a boss drop, right? It's like the little chest, and you open it, and it'll have Strangeling in it. Or you do shrines in Genemosia, or you find them in Genemosia, or you do quests for the settlements in Genemosia to find these guys, and then some of them you just get through story. So yeah, But yeah, that's it for my video. This is the full, I mean, obviously characters are the strangelings, but brought back to life. So I'll need to show you that much. But yeah, this is the full encyclopedia as of December 2025. I know they're about to drop a major like free DLC update, whatever. So I just want to get this video out to have this information compiled out for us. So yeah, thank you for watching, and yeah.